Welcome back to Public Access Noise. I am your host, Jam, and today we will explore a brief history of the Lichgate Tree on High Road in Tallahassee, Florida. What is Lichgate? Located just off High Road, a short distance from Florida State University, Lichgate is a 3-acre historic property centered around one of the oldest live oak trees in North Florida. The site is home to an English Tudor-style cottage, gardens, a labyrinth, and an ancient live oak estimated to be nearly 5 centuries old. In 2006, Lichgate was listed on the National Register of Historic Places for its architectural, literary, and historical significance. The story of the Lichgate begins with Dr. Laura Jepson, a professor of comparative literature at Florida State University. According to the National Register nomination, Jepson spent nearly 2 years wandering the countryside surrounding Tallahassee in search of the perfect place to build her home. She later compared her search to Henry David Thoreau's journey to Walden Pond, a search not simply for land, but for a place to reflect on humanity, literature, and the natural world. That search ended here. In her book Lichgate on High Road, Jepson recalled climbing over a barbed wire fence into what was then a cow pasture, where she encountered a magnificent live oak standing alone in the field. She would later describe it simply as a tree to inspire poets. The tree itself owes its remarkable shape to its earliest caretakers. According to Jepson, local ranchers intentionally left the oak standing so cattle could escape the Florida sun beneath its branches. Protected from being cleared, the tree continued growing for centuries, eventually developing the broad canopy visitors see today. Rather than building over the landscape, Jepson designed her home around the oak. She constructed what is recognized as Florida's only example of a 16th century Tudor-style cottage and named the property Lichgate. But what does Lichgate mean? In medieval England, a Lichgate was a covered gateway leading into a churchyard or cemetery. Funeral processions would pause beneath the gate before entering sacred ground. Jepson adopted the name because she believed the entrance marked a passage from everyday life into a place of reflection. She wrote that visitors passing through the gate could experience the best of both worlds, the here and the semblance of the hereafter. Jepson also described her vision for Lichgate through what she called her triple desires: to conquer time, to preserve the essence of the past, and to escape into reality. Those ideas shaped every part of the property, from the cottage and the gardens to the preservation of the ancient oak itself. Following Laura Jepson's death, the future of the Lichgate became uncertain. Friends, former students, preservationists, and members of the Tallahassee community worked together to save the property from redevelopment, eventually establishing the Laura Jepson Institute to preserve the site for future generations. Today, Lichgate remains open to the public from dawn until dusk. Visitors gather beneath the oak to read, write, perform music, celebrate weddings, walk the labyrinth, and experience one of Tallahassee's most unique public spaces. This is Public Access Noise. I am your host, Jam. And until next time, keep listening closely.